do you want?
Hey, Nuke Knights, it's Nuke. They cut off the intro again, but I'll forgive them. Here we go! Except, down at the 5 o'clock position in blue is Bogus. That means up at the 10 o'clock position in beige is Action Zerg! This is day 4 of the OSL Round of 16. And things are starting to heat up a bit. I made my seasonal who's screwed, who's not so screwed score sheet, telling you if a certain player wins, will another player be screwed? Will they be guaranteed? Stuff like that. I usually do these on day 4 because that's when things really start to heat up, I think. Stakes start to get a little bit higher. But let's get a couple of predictions first before I give you the who's screwed, who's not so screwed score sheet. Okay, let's see here. Pick out a couple good ones. Here's one from 14AJIB, writes, these are his Group A choices. Flash, obviously. The second one will be Jangbi or Action. Actually, I'm really disappointed that Action is in the same group as Flash. I hope they would meet in the playoffs, and we would see the best TVZ. And Flash even would lose to his teammate Zerg, or he will. No hope for Bogus, if he doesn't bunker rush or 2 barracks every game. But still, tiebreakers are very possible. Only one exclamation point thing. But I see that Action is going for spawning pool first, and I saw that Bogus was building his barracks inside of his main. He's not walling off or anything like that. Action is scouting down, both wrong directions. He's not going to find Bogus for a little while. But he will have some early Zerglings out to kind of pressure that main a bit. Let's get another prediction. Darth Poner writes, well, whoever wins the OSL, I hope he pulls a mask off, and it's gonna be Hyuk! Smiley face. That would be sick. Another smiley face. I don't know if that counts as a prediction, but anyway. Now the Bogus is going out to scout with his initial SCV, and he's finally going to run into that drone and know exactly where Action is. Let me give you the who's screwed, who's not so screwed score sheet. Actually, with this particular match, whoever wins, no one is completely screwed. Sometimes in day 4 and day 5, especially day 6, matches you're going to have one player moving out, another player screwed, not able to win. Well, even if they win their last game, they won't make it up into the round of 8. Stuff like that happens. But it won't happen in this group. You see the command center actually going to be used as part of the wall for Bogus as the Zerglings make their way down to the 5 o'clock. And Bogus is blocking a little bit with some SCVs, just to give himself a little bit more blockage as the Zerglings make their way over here. 2 Marines should be enough to get rid of these troops, I think. Here comes Action. He's going to pressure this to the best of his ability, but should be fended off fairly quickly by these 2 Marines. It's going to be 3 Marines soon, but the Zerglings still trying to break through and kill that SCV. But with no reinforcements on the way for Action, he's probably going to back off soon. Maybe just stay in, get a bit of additional scouting. But now it seems that he's kind of backed off to the high ground, where he won't be absolutely destroyed by those Marines. But okay, if Bogus wins this, Action will have to beat Jangbi in their next game that's coming up, and hope that Bogus beats Flash to force that tiebreaker. Otherwise, if he doesn't beat Jangbi, the winner of Bogus versus Flash would move out into the round of 8. That's what's going to happen if Bogus wins this. If Action wins, Bogus has to hope Jangbi defeats Action, and then he has to win versus Flash for a tiebreaker. So as you can tell, no one's completely screwed after this match, which is good. It's good that everyone has a chance. But you see the SCV scout in for Bogus. He sees that lair coming up. layer popping up for Action. Action has secured his second base, and it seems that Bogus is just about to do the same. He used the command center for part of his wall. Now he's going to float it over to the natural expansion. Now I saw one additional barracks being built from him inside of his main. Got to check that in a second, make sure no more are coming down. The extractor up at the second base, but no drones on it yet. Drones just being transferred over as soon as I said that. Getting the additional gas, probably for some Muta harassment. But we'll find out. Action played actually a very good game versus Flash. He took Flash the distance, just like Rocky did in the first movie, before Rocky became kind of a parody of himself in the rest of the movies. I like Rocky 4 as well, but, you know, you didn't need Rockies 2 through 5. We could have just thrown those out. Rocky 1 and 6 are the only ones where he's actually an underdog, and that's why they're the best ones. But anyway, lots and lots of Marines out for Bogus. As soon as he has a couple of medics alongside, there they are! I'm good with calling the units in this game, it seems. It's like there's nothing on that extractor. Oh, there they go. No medics. Oh, here they are. Nice. So the medics are out. It means that Bogus will be able to move out soon and possibly try to pressure Action's natural expansion. Let's see here. Action has no static defense in the front. Just going to use his abundance of Zerglings and Mutas as soon as they pop from the eggs. But he has plenty of Zerglings to do a nice surround once he gets his Mutas out into the middle of the map. 2 Overlords pop just the right time. Should be excellent timing to get about 9 Mutas from those 3 hatcheries. But here comes Bogus. He's moving out, trying to find those Zerglings, kill a Zergling here, a Zergling there, to stop a big pincer attack from happening later. I've seen a lot of Zerg players do that against Terran, especially as of late. You get your Zerglings in and your Mutas at the same time, just overwhelms the Terran force. No matter how many fire bats they have on the ground, they could still overwhelm and destroy your ground troops. So obviously, Bogus does not want that to happen. He's kind of falling back right now. He has a bunker at the front just in case, because I don't think he has a lot of scouting going on at the moment. He's building some turrets, I see. Not sure where that turret is, but I see it down there. And here come the Mutas. Mutas on the way to do a bit of harassment, try to pick off some SCVs. Pick off the SCVs first, put Bogus behind, and keep Bogus inside of his base and not going out there to take down a third, which the third just now plopped down for Action. It's a good time to plop down a third as he's being aggressive, or about to be aggressive anyway. Grouping up with those Mutas, make sure he has them in as tight a clump as possible for the maximum micro potential. But here come the Mutas coming in. There is 3 turrets to the northern side of that base. Should be plenty to keep away those Mutas for now. And a couple near the barracks as well. But Action's still flying around with those Mutas, seeing where he can snipe the Marines. Trying to snipe a couple of Marines, delay that push even longer. And you see he's getting closer to the bunker, but I think the bunker only had 1 Marine in it from what I saw.